Hey guys, and thanks so much for watching. Today's video is going to be a very simple holiday DIY. For this DIY, you will need a paper towel roll, a hot glue gun, a pair of scissors, some Santa ribbon, which I got from Walmart, and then some type of furry embellishment. I think you guys will find this DIY very simple, really cute, and you can definitely customize it for your particular theme this Christmas. Okay, guys, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I did, and I apologize for not getting it on camera, is that I cut the paper towel roll into four, well, they're not actually even parts, but I cut them in four parts that I was trying to get as even as possible. And you guys will notice that some of them are not as precise as others, but I promise you it will not affect how cute these turn out, okay? I'm definitely that type of DIYer that I don't like measuring every single thing. I like kind of winging it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so right now, after I cut the paper towel roll into four equal parts, what I did was I measured about how much of my ribbon I would need to go all the way around the roll. Okay, so basically I'm just kind of testing it here, like how much do I need to actually go around the width of the roll, okay? These napkin rings, did I even say that they're napkin rings? I don't even think I said that. These napkin rings, again, are so very simple. And even if the Santa belt ribbon doesn't fit your theme, guys, you can do this with a blinged out ribbon. You can do it with a snowflake ribbon, you name it. If your theme is Winter Wonderland or a blingy Christmas or what have you, you can make this whatever you want it to be. Okay, I did choose the Santa the whole Santa suit theme, and I really like the way it turned out, and hopefully you will too. So basically, once I figure out how much I need to go around the width of the paper towel roll, I use that first strip as a template to cut out the other four. And I know you only see three rolls here, but I do have a fourth one laying somewhere in the madness of it all. Okay, so a lot of this was just um, it was kind of trial and error. It was like measure a little bit, and then you kind of, you get into a rhythm. Okay, so now after I get my strips, I'm going to take that piece of ribbon and I am going to hot glue it around the width of the paper towel roll. Now this is definitely a Pinterest inspired DIY. I love Pinterest. I don't know if you guys love it as much as I do, but I absolutely love it. I get the best ideas and DIYs and, kind of like, what do I want to do for this? What do I want to do for that? Whenever I'm just looking to be inspired, I go to Pinterest. Okay, now I will warn you guys, this is not the neatest DIY. As you guys can see, I have fur all on my shirt. I had hot glue everywhere. I burned my fingers. I don't even know how many times, guys. I can't even tell you how many times, but I felt like the end result was well worth it, and hopefully you will too. Just be very careful with the hot glue gun and definitely expect glue and fur to be everywhere. It will be everywhere. So I'm sorry I'm not doing it all in frame, but basically I'm just adding more glue to the paper towel roll and just making sure that that ribbon is on there nice and tight and I won't have anything slipping off. Okay, so there you have it right there. And I'm just going to keep on doing that until I'm completely done. And then you see these three here. And again, there's a fourth one somewhere. I don't know why I kept neglecting the fourth one. And as you guys can see, again, my cuts are not even at all. But trust me, when I add the final piece to it, you won't even know that they're not even. And guys, I use this craft fur. You can't even see the title, so let me move the fur down a little bit so you guys can see. I use this craft fur that I found at Hobby Lobby for $2.99. It was not on sale, but guess what I did? I used my 40% off coupon, which brought it down to almost nothing. Now, the Santa ribbon, I got that from Walmart. It was $2 and like 47 cents. So when I tell you that this is an affordable DIY, this is an affordable DIY. Okay? I'm just checking my Fitbit right here. But now, guys, what I'm going to do is, just like I measured the ribbon, I need to measure how much fur I need to go around each one of these napkin rings. Okay, so again, yes, I probably could have used a ruler and just measured it all, but again, hey, I like to live on the wild side. So I just simply just wrapped it around and kind of, tried to gauge how much of that fur I would need. Now, you guys will notice that, on a few of them, I needed more ribbon to go around, and I had too much ribbon on some of it. Again, it was trial and error. I did have to go back and add some ribbon to some of them and adjust the fur and all of that good stuff. So again, it can be a bit tedious in the beginning, but once you get a rhythm, it goes really, really fast. And it really doesn't get any more simple than this. If you are like me, you really love the simple DIYs, but you want it to look nice. You want the end result to look like you spent a lot of time on it. Do y'all feel me? I want to feel like I spent I want it to look like I spent a lot of time on it, okay? So if that means I got to get a little glue on me, a little fur on me, I am okay with that. So just take your time, measure it as precisely as you can. But again, this DIY is so forgiving. So even if you are not exact with some of your cuts, I promise you it'll still turn out looking really cute. But if you are a perfectionist, then you can use a measuring tape or something where you don't have to do as I'm doing here and just trying to figure out, okay, how much do I need? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Okay. I hope you guys are getting excited for the holidays. I know I am super excited to bring you guys some DIYs just like I did for my Fall in Love series. Then we can definitely do a Deck the Halls series, if you will. I'm not sure I'll do a daily DIY, but I will definitely do a weekly one. And I hope you guys are all for that. If you are for that, give this video a thumbs up and comment below. And so here I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. I just measured it around. And now I'm going to remove that fur from the napkin ring and I'm going to add the hot glue gun. Or add the hot glue with the hot glue gun. And again, it's messy. It's messy. I probably should have changed clothes. I just came straight in from work and I got started immediately on this DIY. But, a little fur never hurt anybody. So, of all days, I decided that I was going to wear black today. So, you may want to put on something a little more, that you don't mind getting all types of stuff on. So I'm just going to add that hot glue to the fur and I am going to wrap that around the napkin ring. I thought this was such a nostalgic DIY, growing up and believing in Santa Claus. We are a Christian family, but my mom and dad definitely played up the Santa Claus. And it was such a big part of my childhood. And oh my gosh, I promise you, up until probably about 10 years old, maybe 9 years old, maybe even a little younger than that. Honey, we saw that little jolly chubby man coming down the chimney to our house, and it was just all a part of the wonder and the magic of Christmas. So even now that my children are old enough to know that, hey, I'm Santa Claus and that Jesus is the true reason for the season, we still try to make it fun and nostalgic for them, even at the ages that they are now. And so, yeah, here you go. That's with the ribbon on the very top, the fur. And guys, here is the final product. I think they turned out so great. This is such a simple DIY that you and the kids can get involved in. It was so easy, so simple. Like I said, the hardest part was just measuring everything across and getting fur everywhere and glue everywhere. But as a crafter, that's just part of, that's all a part of the whole thing. So I did not mind it at all. I really love the way it turned out. Again, you can use a blingy ribbon, you can use a snowflake ribbon, you can use red, green, purple, whatever your theme is. Just really make this your own and have fun. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.